Hey guys, it's List here, and today I have a really cool replay. I'm basically gonna be holding a whole flank by myself, I'd say. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna try and go over what I was thinking while I was doing this because this is a really cool game. Something you always want to do when you first get into a battle is try to scan your teams. Who's on the enemy team? What tanks? What are you going to be up against? I noticed there's only one already, so I'm not too worried about that. If I get down in the dip at around D9, he shouldn't be able to hit me unless it's a Conqueror gun carriage, which it is. Um, but I'm going to play it. It's only one tank, so I'm not super worried about that. I did have a clanmate of mine on the opposite team in his chieftain, which I did notice, and that'll come into play later. You'll see that, which will be kind of funny. Yeah, I've just gotten this tank. I've put in maybe 30 games in it. It's such a fun tank. I'm going to be making a review on it soon, and I would definitely recommend it for new players learning to side scrape and stuff. I spot this bulldog up here, and I'm going to try and get a shot in, and I do get a lovely shot in there. High roll. And this gun just feels so nice. The accuracy nerfs haven't really affected it that much. It's such a lovely gun. So I do see a lot of tanks are coming over here. So I get a little worried. There's a Night Stalker, so that's my main priority. I always want to kill the Night Stalkers because they're so OP. I load up Heat, which I don't think Heat is probably the best. I do run Ammo Swapper on this, so I can switch my ammunition type. I do bounce. Probably would have been better to just fire AT and try and chip him away. I carry a healthy amount of HE just because I have Ammo Swapper, and you never know. That's the whole reason I use it, is to be able to do those kind of things. I want to get a shot in there. I do pen his lower plate with AP, which I was surprised by. And yeah, I do have people behind me, but I can tell you they're not looking my way. I got about basically 2 teammates that are going to help me here, and they are tier 8s. They're tier 8 mediums. I don't know what that shot was. That was a terrible shot. I wasn't even on him. And then I'm like, oh, they're already up here. So I'm getting worried because you don't want somebody to ever have the high ground on you. The chieftain doesn't seem too smart because he's just kind of going over like that. That's not a good spot to ever go. I get a shot into his lower plate there, which is a good shot. I want to get him dead first because he's above me. He'll just farm me. If people come on my right, I'll have a crossfire going. And I'm looking behind me because I'm like, oh, I hope these teammates actually help me because I can't hold a whole flank by myself. Yeah, he's just YOLOing over, so I'm not worried about him because I don't think he's going to be a real threat. He kills the tier 8 behind me, which is not good. I start turning the other way to try and get a shot into him. I'm hoping my friendly medium will get a shot into him. And I don't put the shot in there because I know he's going to get shot. Night Stalker, my main, that's what I want to get dead, so I put a shot in him. And it's all me basically right here. I got teammates behind me, but it's not good. Everybody's focusing me. Luckily, my teammate died right there because I have a wreck to side scrape off of, which is amazing. Night Stalker must be firing regular rounds because he's not penning me at all, so I'm not worried about him right now. And I want him dead. He is the main priority right now. So I'm hoping that Artie was going to finish him, but he didn't. I load up HE just to guarantee the splash damage. And there's like 6 tanks over here against me. So I'm getting kind of worried. I want to focus out people that have shots on me first, like this IS-2. I'm not worried about the E100 because I have cover in front of me. And there's my clanmate behind me. I was going to rotate to switch around and fire at him, but knowing that he was my clanmate, I didn't think he would fire back at me. And yeah, he's not. He's just trying to farm those people. So I'm not worried about him at all. And I'm going to crossfire right here. It looks like it's about to be over. I'm not worried about the Cobra because he is, he usually fires HE and he's firing Heat at me right now, and that Heat has trash pen. He's not going to be penning me at all, so this IS-2 is my main priority. I'm just going to ignore that Cobra. He has a 40-second reload. I'm not worried about him at all. The Chisel, I'm hoping that my teammates will get out. I'm not firing at my friend Viratex just because he's not firing at me, so I'm doing that. That's a little shady, I guess, but it's working. I'm holding out this whole flank right here. I'm at 5.6 thousand damage, which is already a good game. I'm almost out of AP rounds. He's still back there. I'm not worried about him. I'm scared of this E100 that's almost full health. I can pen him in the upper plate. I don't know what I was doing there. I hit the dead wreck. And this thing has amazing side armor. Like, he is not going to pen me side scraping. And then I see this Cobra coming over. Not worried about him. Like I said, he can't even pen me because he's firing heat. He will not be penning me. Load up an AP round to shoot because he has spaced armor right there. So I wanted to make sure I pen that. This guy just comes in and pans me and throws his life away, which is fine. But however, that isn't good because this E100 could just HE me to death and splash me, which is a little bit scary. I go right through his turret front with my heat round. So that was a guaranteed pen. And I'm thinking, wow, I can't believe I actually survived this long. Look at all the dead tanks around me. And this guy is getting penned by somebody behind me, so I just load up HE. That's where the ammo swapper comes in crucial. I'm sitting right here so that the Artie can't hit me, because it's going to be a lot harder to hit me behind an E100 hole, because the thing is freaking huge. And I'm glad I didn't move, because he does 1400 damage to that poor bad chat in front of me, which is unfortunate. But I saw where the Artie shell came from. He looks like he was about at B5 or 6-ish. So we're going to try and go over there. I got one AP round left on this thing. Something you should know about the Conqueror gun carriage is it actually has kind of armor. The same thing as the GUI E100 artillery. They both kind of have armor, so I wouldn't load HE if you're ever coming up against those two artilleries. They are lightly armored, but they're not really enough to actually HE pen them. So I have a standard AP round loaded. The reason I'm not loading heat is because I could hit his tracks or his gun or something, and I don't want that happening. AP is the best overall round for lightly armed targets that you cannot pen with HE. I had a feeling that he might just get lucky and just somehow hit me here because he has a great shell arc. We get a shot in there, 650. He luckily hits the ground, which I was relieved about because I didn't want to die after an amazing game like this. And he's going to drown himself, which I really hate when people do that. And I got the shot, and I bluff it. I don't know what I was doing there. He drowns himself, so I don't really care. Don't be that artillery player. If you're going to play artillery, at least let somebody kill you. Don't go kill yourself. Nobody likes it when people do that. Because, yeah, it's just not fun. And now we're hunting the last light tank. And I have HE loaded just because it says he has 4% health left. And I don't know if... I'm guessing he's higher than 650 his health. And if I have an HE or a heat round, I could hit his tracks or his gun or something and just do no damage. And I don't want that. He has an autoloader, and he could easily clip me out if he gets around to my side. He won't pen me frontally, really, unless he's loading heat and maybe is like straight onto my lower plate. I'm not worried about him penning me. I was thinking about originally capping. So you can cap at the right times. Like, there's strategically capping. And if I were to go cap now, I would force him to come near me. If he wants to win the game, he would have to come to the cap. And usually in those instances, if it's getting close to the timer, I jump off the cap so that I can still get that last kill. And so that he still is going for that position. Because there's no real reason to cap. I mean, if you really want to win, I guess. But, like, don't be the guy that caps when there's, like, half a game left. Or it's, like, 14 versus 1 and the winning team caps. Don't be that guy. Just, it's not fun because I don't really get the enjoyment people have for, like sitting on a cap for 2 minutes or a minute and a half, whatever it is, to win the game. Like, it's not fun. You're literally just sitting there doing nothing. That's not how you win a game. That always frustrates me, and I didn't want my guys over there to go cap because I saw they were getting on it, and they never get off. Just, I hate capping. I hope they reduce, maybe add to the time or something on the caps so that you can't do that. But I do see that the 13105 just killed my King Tiger, and I was watching where the King Tiger was. He was in the base. So I'm guessing the 13105 is around K8 or something, because he's not over here. However, I do get spotted, so I'm assuming there's a bush right in the base that you can get shots on anybody over here, and he will be right there. So I'm just kind of going up here, going at an angle, because I know where he's at. It's just finding him. I thought maybe for a second, I block around there, so I know he's over there. I thought he might be at like G8 or something, spotting me through the buildings, but he's not. I just got to stay angled and he won't shoot me. There's 30 seconds on the cap. I know we're going to win because he can't get over there. And I thought he was pulling forward, and I unfortunately missed. I would have one-shotted him there if I would have hit that, which is unfortunate. There's 18 seconds left on the cap, and I'm just hoping that they don't cap because I'd like to break 8K. If I were to get this killed, it'd be 8,500 damage, which would be just amazing. But they unfortunately cap, so I mean it's a win. I'm not too sad about that, but I don't like when people cap. I really hate it because it just isn't fun. But that was an amazing game, and I tried to show off target prioritization to get the important tanks out. Like I ignored the little tank on my left, the Cobra, just because I knew it wasn't going to do anything to me. So I always you got to get what's the most important tank out to win those kind of things. But that was an overall really fun game, and I wish there were more games like this because at least I have noticed after the update at the accuracy and DPM, I am getting more games like this that are slower because these are so much fun. Like I had so much fun after this match, just because I came to the win. I did it all. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.